Now, welcome to another Mandalorian re-review. This time it is the 5th episode of Season 2, or Chapter 13, The Jedi. And so let's get right to the recap.
Alright, this is an exciting episode. We start out in a dark city on Corvos, a planet Mando has not brought us to before. Alarms ring out and the guards run to face an unseen threat. Enter Ahsoka Tano, former Padawan of Anakin Skywalker and Dave Filoni's work wife. She is cutting through these soldiers while being watched by those atop the gates. The woman on the wall calls out for her to come into the light because she has something Ahsoka wants. The lady says Ahsoka will learn nothing from her. And then Ahsoka very cryptically says she won't give her that choice. Yeah, that's kind of
She's kind
dark.
of, she's killing people here. She's cutting through trees to, cut people in half kind of deal. She's
just
come a long way.
people.
Snips is snipping people.
Oh boy. But unfortunately for Ahsoka, the lady is holding the town as a hostage against the Jedi.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be too much of an issue for this Ahsoka.
Ahsoka says, I'll be back in one day. Which is going to turn out to be a lie.
Is it?
No, sort of.
No. Well, she
Let's
likes
think of it. It's nighttime right now, so it means tomorrow night you should be going out there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now back to Mando, who is en route to this very location. Tells Grogu, sit back in your seat. And then Grogu uses the Force to take back his little metal ball that he loves so much.
Yep.
I'm surprised Disney doesn't sell those.
They don't?
Buy your own Grogu fob ball thing. Mando and Grogu head to town because they need to get a lead on the Jedi. They get briefly questioned at the gate, but he gets in no problem.
Are you a hunter? Yes.
Yes. Are you with the guild? Last time I checked. Well, he tries to talk to some of the village folk and ask about the Jedi, but no one will even speak to him, so he can't even get the words out. Then some guards show up because the magistrate wants to talk to him.
Because he's a hunter.
Because he's a hunter.
In the guild.
In the guild, yes. The magistrate, on the way there, he sees that she keeps people locked in electric cages, right outside her house. It's very classy.
That's what everybody does. We got a couple out front right now, in fact.
Her manor is surprisingly beautiful compared with the rest of the town.
It is.
It's very
oriental look and feel to it as well.
Beautiful aesthetic. I
Yes.
love the
Very
aesthetic
cool
in this
aesthetic,
in
yeah.
general. Is
Especially,
very oriental.
compared to the rest of the town is
It's an oriental
run down, and
place,
this looks
but
really
it's
nice.
still kind of crappy looking, yeah.
Yes. That's exactly what I was trying not to say.
Mm-hmm. But she has a job for him. A priceless target, one could say. She wants the Jedi dead. Mando doesn't say no, he just says his price is high. So she offers up a pure Beskar spear as payment.
I'd do it.
And tells him where to find the Jedi, which is just the information he wanted
Yeah,
this whole
very clever.
time. It's perfect.
Sometimes it's good to be the quiet type.
Out in the woods, Mando searches, and lo and behold, he finds a Jedi. And
The Jedi kind of finds him.
Well, he goes to the spot where he was told. And
Sure.
he finds her too.
It's kind of a mutual finding.
And then he says the magic words, Bo-katan sent me. And
No, he says Ahsoka's name first.
yeah,
and then
but the magic
Bo-Katan
words
sent me.
are Bo-katan sent me.
The magic word should have
Anyone
been,
might know
look
the name, but
at this little cute Muppet I got with me.
well,
That should have been...
well, she might have killed him and then noticed the Muppet. So.
I'm surprised clearly it seemed like Ahsoka was kind of tracking him, so I'm surprised she didn't immediately notice Grogu and be like,
Nah.
That's a Yoda.
She is, of course, immediately interested in Grogu.
Yes. Because she's only ever seen one of his kind before, that being Yoda, because
She
she's
probably could have, maybe she's
too young to remember Yaddle.
We don't know that.
Yaddle, we know where Yaddle dies.
Yeah, but
She's not around yet. Ahsoka would be very, very young at the time Yaddle dies.
so you can't say for sure.
Well, she might be
Wow.
She's probably at the temple.
Maybe her picture was in the Jedi Master's
She
yearbook.
would, in theory, she'd be at the Jedi Temple, but she would be 3 or 4 years old at that point.
So she totally could have remembered her. I have memories
Yeah.
from that old.
Okay.
Maybe she was like, "Oh, look at the cool little Jedi who's just my size."
I got nothing.
Okay, good. The pair, meaning Ahsoka and Grogu, have a chat using the
A mind
Force
chat.
or something,
Yeah, it's
where we
kinda
finally learn
sketchy.
his name is Grogu.
Yeah, and we kind of they're I don't know, trading images or something, because she said they're not really talking to each
It's
other.
feeling each other.
Yeah, sharing feelings, not feeling
she
each other.
tells us Grogu was raised at the temple on Coruscant, Many masters trained him over the years. At the end of the Clone Wars, when the Empire rose to power, he was hidden. Someone took him from the temple, then his memory becomes dark.
Did you say from the temple?
Temple!
Okay.
Oh, you know.
Who took him? That's the big question.
Someone. I told you.
Somehow, Grogu was smuggled out of the temple.
By someone.
By someone.
There. Mando tells her how his task is to bring Grogu to a Jedi. Wink, wink. So he calls her to help. And she says, I'll test him in the morning. Which means that is a night that passed that she didn't go to the town said she would.
Okay. Well, the element of surprise. Tell them tomorrow, show up 2 days later.
But then you're a liar.
Well,
Not
I guess. Do you really have
maybe
to...
they assume Mando took care of her. I mean, they would have assumed that, but Mando didn't tell her that.
Yeah, Mando... Well, Mando does tell her that. He was
Not
sent
yet.
But he will.
Hey, spoilers, you're skipping ahead.
How's that spoilers? We're
It's
recapping
spoilers.
and what everybody's seen before.
Morning comes, and it's time for the floating rock test. But Grogu doesn't want to float the rock. Ahsoka senses much fear in him.
Afraid of the rock you are, hmm?
The rock leads to fear. The fear leads to suffering.
You screwed it up.
Suffering leads to rocks being thrown. So Ahsoka asks Mando to get Grogu to float the rock, but it still doesn't work until Mando asks him to take the shiny ball from him, and then Grogu's all in. Ahsoka points out that Grogu has a strong attachment to Mando.
To the ball?
To Mando, so she won't train him, because attachment makes him vulnerable to fear and anger. And she has seen what these feelings can do to a fully trained Jedi Knight.
I wonder who she
Not
means.
Master. She didn't say Master. I'm just. She said I can see what it did to a fully trained Jedi Knight. Cough, cough, not Master. Cough,
I didn't
cough.
even catch that.
No, she never said she saw what it did to a Jedi Master.
She specifically said Jedi Knight.
She
could
called
have just
him
said
out.
Jedi,
She called him out.
but she said Jedi Knight.
Specifically to a Jedi Knight. Not a Master. And she would rather let his abilities fade than lead him on that dark path. So Mando tells her the magistrate sent him to kill her, but hey, I know I'll help you with your problem, but you have to make sure Grogu's properly trained.
Deal.
Well, Ahsoka never says the words deal. But
Everybody's kind of shifty in this episode, right?
But she does fill Mando in on the magistrate, telling him the magistrate, Morgan Elsbeth,
Totally not a Night Sister.
Her people were massacred during the Clone Wars. She survived, and her anger fueled the industry that helped build the Imperial Star Fleet. She plundered worlds.
Totally not a Night Sister.
Totally a Night Sister from the New Beyond.
No, we're not going to the New Beyond thing.
Yes,
she's just a
New
Night
Beyond,
Sister.
because
but she's not the only one who survived.
I have to say New Beyond because it makes Thor mad.
She's not the only one that survived. Marin survived too.
Maybe
Unless
this is implying that Marin is already dead now at this point. We don't know.
No, we don't know.
But it's time to assault the city again. She tells Morgan pretty much that she killed Mando. Morgan orders her troops after Ahsoka and tells a couple of them, hey, kill these prisoners, then go door-to-door killing. She's a good woman,
a nice
this one
person, yes. Very nice person.
She's consistent. She told Ahsoka she would do it. She sticks to her word more than anyone else does in this episode.
She does. She's the most honest one in the episode, isn't she?
I will kill people. I will kill all the people. Kill all the
people. Yeah.
This is where Mando shows up to save the townsfolk.
Yay, Mando.
Yay. Now on to a really cool Ahsoka fight scene where she fights lots of dudes, kills some more dudes, while Mando squares off with the hired gun when Ahsoka heads in to duel with the magistrate.
I like this little chat with the hired gun guy.
Yeah. I don't know who will win, but I've got no quarrel with you, Mando.
So don't kill me.
This ain't worth dying for.
Oh, looks like your guy won.
Well, Morgan manages to hold off Ahsoka for quite some time, I think, before she ultimately loses.
Very skilled for someone who's,
well, she's a Night Sister.
Well, yeah, but she's going toe-to-toe against...
Ultimately, she does lose and probably get mind probed. I can say that, right? Mind probed?
You think she did that far?
Well, she threatened her with it at the beginning. Maybe this time she kept to her word.
I guess so.
I mean, if she's determined to not give up the information through speaking, Ahsoka's been part of a group to take information before.
I guess she had. What was she part of the one that kind of tried to?
I can't remember exactly.
Cad Bane. She wasn't in there with the Cad Bane.
She probably
thing,
knows about it.
In Clone Wars. Nah, she wasn't part of that.
She probably at least knows about it. She knows how to take information, I'm sure.
Because they did kind of mentally torture Cad Bane in the Clone Wars, didn't they?
Yeah, and she's willing to... It seems like she might be willing to do whatever to get a hold of information. Because she wants to know where Grand Admiral Thrawn is.
And we don't get that question answered.
Which we won't find out till her series. Well, with the town saved, Ahsoka gives Mando a Beskar spear as a gift. Probably as a bribe, because she's like,
I'm not going to do that thing
Yeah,
that
well,
I
Mando
didn't
goes
say I
back
was
to
going
the
to do.
ship, because she still hasn't said that she's not doing it. So he gets his gift, and he goes back to the ship to go get Grogu for Ahsoka. You can kind of see how torn up he is to say goodbye.
Sad, yeah.
Then Ahsoka comes to tell him, once again, she can't train him. Or won't. Instead, she tells him, go to Tython and set Grogu on a rock to see if a Jedi will come for him, though there are few.
That's not exactly what she said.
Paraphrasing.
Set him on a rock and see if a Jedi comes.
Okay, Grogu has to reach out through the Force on a special Jedi temple
it's
rock.
It's a seeing stone,
Yeah.
not a rock.
It's a
that
rock.
would have
A lot
very
of
much
rocks in this
confused
episode.
poor Din Djarin. Would have just set him down on the first rock he saw and like, do the thing. And yeah, and Luke never shows. Spoiler alert.
Well, Luke still didn't show. Spoiler.
Yeah, he does. He shows later
Did
on.
Luke come to the rock? I didn't see
No,
Luke at the rock.
well,
Exactly.
they
Spoiler
left way
face,
too
keep your
quickly.
mouth shut.
They went way too quick.
Spoiler face.
Luke was on his
Spoiler
way.
face.
We need to stop recording these so late at night.
I'm sorry. I'm tired.
It's been a long day, and we want to make sure we finish getting them all these re-reviews done before season 3. So
You're the one who said, I don't care if it's midnight, we'll record.
and that was midnight a while ago. So anyway, I think that's all we got for you this time. So do take to the comments below and tell us what you thought of this episode of The Mandalorian. Mandalorian? The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. It's where the Mandalorians live.
Oh boy, maybe we should record these after hours.
No.
Anyway,
Okay, no one makes it this far.
no, they don't. If you did, though, we got a new keyword, Mandalorian. Say it in the comments and we'll know you made it.
Oh boy.
Anyway, do take to those comments below. Let's talk some Star Wars. And until next time, thanks for watching.